In any case, I guess let's just start. First of all, I think it's still not the end of the season, as you all guys know, but I think it came to the point where we need to discuss our future just to make sure that guilds and alliances have some sort of clarity and sense of stability in terms of what's going to be happening with them. I already received multiple messages from different guilds within different alliances saying, "Hey, with Blue Army disbanding, what the fuck is going to happen? Like, you just gonna leave us alone or what?" Uh, so the answer to this question is no. Nobody gonna be left alone. Uh, what we're planning to do instead. So as of now, we have many different alliances working together, and
Well, good. Yes.
uh,
Is it better now? Hello.
yes, it is
Yeah,
better. It is
better,
better.
better.
All right, please.
So what we're gonna do? We gonna you already know that we're working very closely with alliance called PoE and with the gentleman called Syndic. In the past season, we had a war with Elevate and Surf. Um, so as of now, Surf, Elevate, and all of their alliances are almost completely evicted from their zones. There are still some cleaning to be done, which Squad is working on at the moment. But so far, all is looking positive. So with BA disbanding, we already know that multiple guilds will be, and multiple evil alliances will be coming to Thetford trying to conquer the zone. And with BA disbanding, it will leaves you guys vulnerable to other enemies. So here is what we are planning to do. Uh, we will create two separate alliances. Well, in fact, they're already created. But now, what we are suggesting is that we will disband Armis, we will disband G Armor and Squad with 4, and we will work under one tag, as in a simple EU alliance. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna be moving, which means full relocation. Why is that? As I said previously, because a lot of enemies are coming, and with BA disbanding, it leaves you guys vulnerable. Me, Duratin, and King Moja will be going to Crimson Imperium Reborn. Um, on top of that, on top of that, we already have an alliance, which we call Squad EU, but it's not really called that way, because we're going to be living in Bridgewatch. We're gonna do African thing. So we will have two alliances, one called Zulu and another one called Congo. Am I right, Dorothy? In Congo? He's not
Yes.
here.
Yes, I
Okay.
am. Yes, I am. Congo.
Okay. Okay. So the difference between those two alliances would be is that U alliance Zulu and Congo would be an A alliance. Okay. Oh fuck! Many people are joining us still.
Yeah.
Well, it's whatever.
Let me
So
explain them in a bit more detail.
sure.
So, realistically, boys and girls, this is the objective, right? We know that there's going to be a lot of changes for next season. In terms of the geopolitics of the game, Elevate is going to disband. Most of their members are going to go to Broke Boys. Six Alliance, which we've been fighting for, the reasonable past at 18, they've invaded some G Armor lands, and we were able to repel them. But I think most of us agree here that without Blue Army, it becomes very difficult to hold those zones. That's just realistically how it is. It's very difficult. Our proposition. So let's be very fair here, right? None of you are obligated to do this. None of you are forced to do this. There's no gun to your head, of course. This is a simple invitation. I'm gonna stream, and I invite you all to please open my stream so I can explain it a little bit better with a visual. Visual maps are fun, right? Maps are fun. So, please open my stream. Will all be so kind? With myself, COVID, King Mojo, and a lot of the BA core going to PoE, we would have an agreement, a non-invasion pact with PoE, and a mutual defense pact. So you see this region on the map that I'm showing right now. Our region, right, our zones to control would be from, I don't know if my mouse is showing, but it'd be from this corner in the Limhurst portals, right? So Hatchery Glaive, Hatchery Cliffs, Hatchery Enclave, the snow zones, Stone Mount North Bluff right here, Demonium Keep, and the dividing between Bridgewatch and PoE land would be this river here. See this river? Like drive-in riverbed, it's a wetland. Drive-in Confluence and drive-in Cross would be ours. And we would be taking, we would hold these maps, the south, all the way west to the Bridgewatch portals, to Farshore Lagoon, Farshore Cape, Stone Lake Hillock, Stone Lake Fields. These are zones that we would be control. Why? Now you might be asking me, but Dirtine, we already have all our hideouts north. We already have everything north. Why can't we just stay north? Well, realistically, we could, but logistically, it becomes very difficult for our allies to come help us every day. And it's just too easy of a target. Surf has been evicted from the south. If you open Albion right now and you look at these maps, the south, these EU maps, every single one of them has been completely cleared. There's no enemy hideouts in any of them in preparation for us moving. So Surf is going to be relocking to Thetford. Broke Boys, which is Momono and Africa Now's guild, is going to be relocking to Thetford. And 6 is going to be looking at those zones in Thetford. Besides those, Banana is making another Chinese coalition with Shiro, and they're also going to be looking at expanding the north into Thetford. It just becomes too easy of a target for us to sit north and not have support. We would hold these zones, and we would have a mutual defense agreement with Arch to our left and PoE and Nope to our right. So if anyone were to attack any of our zones, both of those alliances would come and would help us defend, because we would be in a quote-unquote coalition with these sides. Let's not kid ourselves here, right? Surf fucking hates us. And most of us here don't like Surf. Most of us here don't like Dom. They're going to do everything in their power if we stay north to evict us from the region. And it's very difficult for us to convince Arch and PoE to go to Thetford every single day to help us defend. There's going to be days where they're not going to be able to come, and it's going to become a shit show very quickly. Our proposition would be that we form into 2 alliances. Obviously, I know some guilds want to go for crystal or for specific ranks. We can discuss those guilds being outside of the alliance to get points. That's not the issue. That's really not the issue. This coalition would not mean that we have a nap with PoE or with Arch. No, we would still be able to fight them. We'd still be able to gank, content, blah, 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 whatever. It's all good. Obviously, we would be theoretically the same alliance split into 2, with the NA half and the EU half. But, hideout access would be mutual from all sides, so everyone can access all these zones to the south. It pains me to force everyone to move or to ask everyone to move, because I know that everyone here has invested time into defending and to establishing ourselves in the north. But I want you all to seriously consider this, because it becomes very difficult for us to defend those zones without Blue Army. Now, besides you gentlemen in this channel, I know some of you know like GMLS, like the old GMLS. There's the EOS guild, which does not have Andrew anymore. Thank God. It's run by the original GM Ollie.
Yeah, about that, about this point. Yeah, I know you all guys hate Echo of Silence Guild. Bot, big bot.
It's
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 new leadership.
it's
It's the
new.
original leadership.
It's the new leadership. Andrew wasn't the original leader of Echo of
Yeah.
Silence. He robbed the guild
Andrew's banned.
twice.
Andrew's banned. Andrew's blacklisted. Andrew, there's no Andrew. He's blacklisted. But it'd be them logging Barum and Login Horizon would be there as well. Some of you know Papazo. I know he's a bit of a retard, but he's better than Shiro. I think we all agree on that. And he would be in the alliance as well. So would it be this is the proposal that we have for you all. We establish all these zones here, like I said, are all flattened. They're all just waiting for you to come and drop fucking hideouts and to establish yourselves in the zones. This entire region, right? The only thing that we're still clearing out is the NA zones, but we're winning every fight. We're just consistently pushing them out. This will allow us to have 2 fucking mammoths, a stone world boss, 2 ore world bosses. It leaves rooms if you guys want to establish renters or not. Like, there's room for everyone.
Yes, another point to make is that first of all, it's a very safe location. You're literally in between your allies, and what's important is that you won't have to deal with renters at all. Well, at least in the beginning, if you guys change your mind and you would decide to set up the renting alliances as we have in Thetford, it's obviously up to you. But I know a lot of you hate that.
Yeah. We wouldn't have them. We wouldn't have them because most of those renters belong to BA or to Mudhouse anyway. So we wouldn't have them. Our idea is if we were to eventually have renters, to put them all the way east, like around Limhurst, if we were to have a renter alliance eventually. But it's not necessary if we don't want it.
So yeah, because with the Mudhouse thing, we were just placing what we did in the beginning. We did a mistake. We were placing renters for everyone individually. We should have done. We should have dedicated specific zones, just so they don't interfere with us. So now we're not gonna make that mistake as well. Obviously, if you want to set up if you want to set up NAP with PoE, I think that's possible. That would obviously.
PoE has invited us to set up a full NAP with PoE, and then we would be able to drop hideouts in the PoE zones as well. So we would have this entire Bridgewatch region, plus all the fucking PoE zones, which is a lot of shit. PoE's fucking massive. I think we can all agree on that. PoE's huge. So yeah, but that's not necessary. If we don't want it, we don't have to. That's an optional thing. I think overall, in terms, I'm looking at survival, right? I don't want to see any of you get evicted. I don't want to see any of you get run down by way too many people. And my honest opinion is that if we stay in Bridgewatch, it's just going to be way too many people for us to fight. It's way too many people. Because everyone's going to know that BA's not there, and everyone's going to rush to it because they know that most of the zones are going to be free. Squad, so the squad and the current squad that used to live in Martlock, we're already making the move from Martlock down to Bridgewatch, but to the east side of Bridgewatch, because we know it's necessary. We know that realistically we can't hold against all of 6. 6 is a lot of people. You all know that much better than me. When they full mass, it's 600, 700 people. So we're all we just don't want to fight that. We don't want to have to fight that without allies. This would be a very safe region with our allies to both our sides. They would defend us. And let's say if someone were to attack PoE, our obligation would never to be all the way north. We would never have to run across the map, right? We would only have to defend PoE if it's like in the main PoE zones. So these zones right next to Bridgewatch. We would never have to go to like Fort Sterling, for example, you know? Yeah, I know a lot of you boys, I know a lot of people dislike running across the map. Most of us do. So that is the general idea of it. If anyone has any questions, any concerns, I'm now open to questions.
Yep.
Yeah, I have several questions. The first one about the borders.
Yes.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, please. Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah, I open the map in terms of UTC time, prime time of the zones,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
because I think our alliance has different time than they can mass. And think this is the 15. Yeah, this is the bridge watch.
Yep.
To better understanding, where will be the border, the east, the
Okay.
Limhurst, yeah?
The east border would be so drive-in confluence would be to POE. Drive-in riverbed would be to POE. Anything south, all that is south of drive-in confluence and drive-in riverbed is ours. Yeah, drive-in end and see drive-in confluence right next to drive-in end. Yeah, so south of that is ours.
This is ours.
One sec.
No,
Cass,
that's POE. That's
Cass,
POE.
This is PoE.
Cass, put
Yes,
your
to the south.
cursor on drive-in confluence. Do you
this
below,
one.
just below drive-in confluence? Do you see the river?
Yes.
That is the
Drive-in
border.
confluence would be a shared zone, so both us and POE can put hideouts in it. Drive-in riverbed, the same thing. All the zones south, drive-in cross, drive-in oasis, all the zones southwest and southeast are ours.
This is zones.
Yes,
We
the
have
battle
ones
the battle
that
rate
Go down as well. Go down as well.
Yeah.
So yes,
all the
on
way
the
down
right,
to the bridge.
on the right towards Limhurst. Everything towards Limhurst, basically.
Okay. You mean from this zone, if I make this line, yeah, this line like to the
No,
Limhurst?
driving step would be POE. The raid zone, Demonian Keep, is ours. POE has promised not to use it and not to gank it at all.
This is the driving steps already PoE, yeah?
It's POE, yes. But the raid zone next to it, Demonian Keep, you see just southeast of driving step, the raid zone right there, that is ours. These 12 UTC zones are ours as well. Frostpeak Volcano to the east is ours. Everything south here is ours. And then it goes all the way to the Limhurst portals.
Okay, this is EU time, or NA time. This is NA time, I think. Yes.
Yes. This is how it would work.
This is 15.
The reason we're suggesting to be in one alliance is that it gives us strength to fight. Because I know some of your guilds are very strong at 12 UTC, but you can't really fight at 18 UTC. But I know some of your guilds are also good at 18 UTC, but it's difficult for you to fight at 12 UTC. Being in one alliance would let us overlap the timers. So let's say, for example, I know Yaya. Yaya is Chinese. I can't ask Yaya to fight at 18 UTC every day.
Yeah, the 15 and 12. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but let's say, go ahead. But like, I know that you, because like you can fight at 18 UTC. And I know the other the other EU guards can fight at 18 UTC.
Yeah, and if we understand this border, I think this is the border territory, like driving confluence, driving
yes, yes.
We have driving riverbed as it ours, so it's
so driving riverbed. Listen, for you to understand, drive-in riverbed and drive-in confluence would be quote-unquote neutral zones.
Okay.
These would be border zones. We can both have hideouts in them. Us and PoE, both sides can have hideouts in those zones.
Okay, then what is bottom? It's all ours, and we come San Frank approach. It's PoE. Yeah, it's
yes. But then
and
the two stone zones is ours. Is ours. Yes. So grassland, Battle Bay Grassland, Battle Bay Lake, and Battle Bay Peaks is ours. White Wall Pass is the border with Arch. So White Wall Pass is to Arch.
Yeah, you won't want the zone anyway, because it's look at the hideouts.
Yeah. Have you seen how many hideouts are in White Wall Pass, bro? Look at that shit, bro. There's 20 fucking hideouts in that bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
If with PoE we can, if they usually have like one or two hideouts in the zone.
Yo, click on White Wall Pass, bro. Click on White Wall Pass for you to see how autistic that shit is.
Southwest of White Wall Pass.
White Wall Pass.
Под Артур Рестом. Вот первый. Под Артур Рестом, 8-я зона.
White Wall Pass, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Look at this shit. Look how many fucking hideouts are in this shit.
It's already Arch, yeah?
Yeah. We're not...
Okay, this is a Arch zone.
Yeah.
Farshore Heath. Open Farshore Heath.
Farshore Heath. Arch.
Okay, yeah. So
We
We
looked
would have-
what was
already.
the border with Arch?
Yeah, our Arch Far Shore Heath would be for both. Far Shore Lagoon is ours, and everything south and east is ours. So the border with Arch would be Far Shore Heath.
Okay, this is the Farshish Lagoon. This is the common.
Mhm. And all
Hillock
the rest
is
of the
already
zones-
us.
It's ours,
Already
ours.
ours.
Yes, us.
And Pass is Arch. Reach is
Yes.
ours.
Whitewall Ridge is both. Is both.
Whitewall Bridge is both. Okay, Battle Where Peak is us. Yeah.
Basically, what I think we all need to understand is that we like initially we need to set up a strong ground like for the advanced forces for the future. Do you see what I mean? Because like in order for us to advance further, for us PoE, Arch, etc., to advance towards other zones as well, we need to establish our somewhere like kind of base. We need to establish a base, and then we can go at the expansion and see how the alliance
Yeah.
will evolve as well.
Yeah, the good thing about Syndic, right, is that
Yeah.
Syndic is very pragmatic and
Mhm.
he's very fair. He's very fair. I like
Okay,
working with Syndic. I've been in PoE. I was in PoE for 3 years. He's very fair. He will never fuck us over, and he will never betray us. That's the main thing about Syndic, and that's what I like. He's very loyal, and he's very pragmatic. So if we get attacked, I guarantee you, both Arch and PoE will be there every single day to support us.
Okay. What about this zone? It's on the north from this our borders.
That's already NA. This is already NA, so it's not. It's very difficult. I'm not going to contest these zones.
It's
that you
21.
see
Yeah.
right here.
It's 21.
Yeah, the 21 UTC zones northwest. I'm not really going to contest those zones. Arch is also not going to really contest those zones. If we want them, it will be a mix between us, Arch, and PoE.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's
all
pretty
these
far, yeah.
borders for two alliance. I understand, right? EU and NATO. Yeah. I mean this.
Yeah. Basically, the idea is that two alliances. The way it's gonna work. It's gonna work with as in with Armis and G Armor, but it just the only difference is gonna be you will have NAP with them, and you basically gonna be the same alliance. Though the only difference is that you will probably rarely meet each other because you're in A
Okay.
and they're not.
Okay,
Sorry,
the
they're in A
second-
and you're not.
The border is understandable. It's not so much 30 for 18. A little sad, but no worries. Second question is management of these two alliances, Zulu and Congo.
So
What is the structure of the management? Yeah.
the way management is going to work, obviously, it's pretty much working the same way as for Armor. Mojo, Syndic, and Duratin still going to be here to support and to provide an advice or to provide any kind of help. Basically, the alliance.
The way it would work realistically is I'm going to do the same thing that we would do with Squad NA right now, which is the current squad, right? Like I'll stream my Discord so you guys can see that I'm not bullshitting. But listen, open my stream right now. This is Squad Discord, and you see there's a vote leader only channel, yeah? And here, important issues to the alliance we vote on. I think this is the best way for us to do it. Adding guilds, removing guilds, whether we want to go to a certain war or not, whether we want to do certain things or not. We get together and we vote. Like, see right here, this was someone that wanted to join into BA, right? Into Squad. I asked for people to vote on it. Do we want to let these people in? And the vote, since it was very close, we said no. We declined. This is how I plan for it to be. Like, let's see, let's remove a guild that's very inactive, right? We had a vote for it, and we kicked because the vote was very favorably in favor of us kicking. This, on overall management, obviously you all are responsible for your own guilds. The overall management would be overseen by myself, COVIDs, and to an extent, King Mojo.
Okay.
But obviously, I want every guild to have an opinion, every guild to have a vote. The way that this vote works, by the way, every guild gets one vote. so that multiple, let's say one guild has like 3 people in leadership, right? No, you don't get 3 votes, but every guild gets 1 vote to make it fair. Even though I know some guilds are stronger than others, I think that opinions should always be considered.
Will we create one Discord for you in NA, or it will be different?
I want to have
I think it's
one Discord with 2 separate tags. I mean, every guild's gonna have their own tag, obviously, but with 2 separate tags, one for Congo and one for Zulu. So let's say I need to ping the NA alliance, boom. And the cool thing about having these 2 separate alliances is there's gonna be timers like 18 UTC or 21 UTC where we can have some overlap and we can fight together.
It's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah. Obviously, the ticket system that we have in the current 4 Armored Discord, we would continue. Zulu and Congo, our 2 alliances, would be full nap. Full nap. Later on, if you want to vote to have full naps with other people, that's fine. But this right here would be full nap for now. Okay?
Okay. I don't have any other questions. Anyone? Any other guys? Maybe you have?
Yeah, I'm open to questions from anyone.
Any opinions or anything? Bluver, by the way, what were you gonna do next season? Bluver.
Yo.
Yo, you're still gonna be playing Albion, right?
Unlikely, but I don't know. See what happens next season.
Okay, so what's gonna happen with Ledger?
No concrete plans yet, to be honest.
Okay, so let me see. What everyone thinks in general. Anyone got anything to say? What does everyone think? Just want to understand. Riven, Casalix, Flower Cat, Rasax, Tahan, Strigwer. What do you guys think? Everyone.
I can say what it's good, guys. What you're thinking about your friends? You're right about the future situation. Of course, no one from us has forces to fight against all enemy like Six and Surf and new guild which created, and they will come to the north. I like it. The new structure of management I like too. We planning to continue play this game, and I think it's a good opportunity to invite to that and have. What I don't like is the territory. It's not so good, but it's better than nothing. And we can grow in and see what we can do in the future, and maybe some change the borders of this territory in the future. Some fights there.
Like
it's like a question of the future and our states in the future.
Yeah, if you remember when we started 4 Armor, we didn't have as many territories as well. We grew stronger, and then we started invading other territories. So yeah, that's kind of how it works. So yeah, it's more of a base starting point. Yep, kind of like that. And yeah, the good thing that players won't complain that much about not being able to gank someone or not being able to gather resources or whatever your players like to do. Okay, so anyone got anything to say? What do you mean? Dura?
Yeah, 1 second.
I can
share. Yeah, COVID will stream it.
Yeah.
So the west borders would be so Arthur's Rest. The last one.
The last one is. Do you see Arthur's Rest? Yeah, this is the border.
Farshore Heath. Видишь Farshore Heath? Вот это граница совершенно.
Farshore Heath would be a shared zone because Arch
shared zone. This is Arch. This is ours. This is ours. Partial Lagoon is ours.
Lagoon is
This
ours.
is the
Lagoon is ours.
Basically, we're gonna be living where Elevate and Surf used to live. That's essentially how it is. Well, no, it's where Elevate, Surf, and POECN, which is China, used to live. Obviously, now they're all evicted. Zones are available.
Yeah, and the north here, it's already Arch. And yeah, this one.
POE, which one?
21. What is this? This is Terry already common some zone. Sunfang down.
Sanfang Dawn? Yeah,
Buttergrass.
yeah.
This
I
is
think
already
it's
not
it's an arch zone. No, wait. Those zones they're so far uncontested. Nobody's planning to conquer them or take them at the moment. But as Duratin said, if we would want to invade them, it is possible. But yeah, obviously it's down to who's going to be living there and whether they're going to be invadable. Let's put it that way.
Kavit, I think it's a good idea if we would just draw the red line, the border of the commentary, our borders, and then our friends' borders. I mean, if you just get a marker and
Кас. Все очень просто, смотри. Видишь, я же тебе говорю, видишь реку?
Да, да.
Так вот, река и есть граница. So that river on the map is basically the border. That river on the map is basically the border. And then it goes towards Lumhurst. So if you scroll on the right, направо, еще направо. Those are all our zones. Yep. No, we won't have renters as of now.
If we do, eventually, we're gonna put them all the way fucking east, out of the way. I don't want renters. I don't want to get into the situation where renters are taking up spots from our members and resources from our members.
Yeah, because
Also, like I said, if we feel in the future we need more zones or more lands, we do have the option of napping with PoE, and then we get access to all the fucking PoE lands, which is a shitload of fucking maps. God knows, so many fucking maps. So many maps. Look at this shit, bro. It's everywhere. It's everything's fucking PoE. PoE 2, PoE 7, PoE China, PoE Korea, PoE Mexico. There's like 30 PoEs. So, but that is an option if we want to decide in the future.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about the timers of those zones.
Yeah, another one question: who is our enemies here? And I don't know. I know we don't know exactly, but
I mean, Duratin pretty much told you. So there's going to be a big coalition that's going to be gathering. First of all, they're going to go up Thetford and they're going to be basing in there. It's going to be led by a guild called Broke Boys. And it will be Black Order. It will be Surf. It will be Big Banana, so One Punch Man and all those sort of guys. So pretty much nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. It's gonna be Africa now. So same people. Same people.
Yeah. At the end of the day, boys, the game is gonna fall to two sides once again, like it always does. It's gonna be one side with fucking Mojo, Gluttony, and Syndic, and the other side with the same people, Dominic, and all those other fucking retards. Same people, same sides. I just want to make sure that we all continue on the same side. I don't want to see any of our guilds, any of the people that are currently working together, get evicted for free. So that's why I'm asking you, come with us. Let's get this done. I know that Yaya want to hold their own alliance. That is perfectly fine. If Yaya don't want to be directly in Bridgewatch, there are other zones to the east, like 15, 12 UTC. Syndic is willing to open to give up regions for us as well if we need it. And it's content. Let's be fair. You have a boring day, you got nothing to do. Fuck it. Let me walk 3 zones and dive Red Tree. It is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have an alt in your alliance too.
I'm having alt and arch, bro. I'm gonna have an alt arch so I can scout Avan dungeons and dive them.
I will. They like the thing about Avas in our retry. They only do 8-3 Avas. Only right 8-3. They never do less. Only 8-3. And it's if you dive it, it's like 150 million straight. I always wanted to do that.
Yeah. All right, but listen, does anyone else have any questions, any doubts? Any like, yo, I kind of want to, but not sure. I'm here to answer. I'm here
Yes.
to. Yes, hello.
Hi. What is the difference with Zulu and Congo? Where is the She Armor going?
Jarmer is going to Zulu.
Zulu. Because
And,
Zulu is going to
Zulu?
be EU, Congo is NA.
Yep. So actually, I think I know why you're asking. So Duratin, this guild is called Crux del Sur.
Yes.
They're from Argentina.
Yes.
Oh. Dale,
I-
manito. Viemos, vámonos. Vamos pelear contra los boluditos. De los enemigos.
We are more
You
for
can join-
A.
You can join Congo if you prefer.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah.
Like I said, we already have the land established, the allies established. All the zones are clear. All I need is for y'all to fucking unleash hideouts in every zone and tell your boys to go forth and gather everything. God bless. Amen. Now listen, there still is a bit of a war going on at 12 UTC. So, Surface is its only title showing getting ducked, but we're going to have to fucking kill them eventually. But yeah, everything else is clean.
It's being finished. I think. I mean, most people here they're working on it anyway.
Exactly. Y'all are massive with Jonko anyway, so. Now listen, and some of you might ask, okay, Dirteen, when do we move? Well, this is the project. I want to get this done before the end of the season. You don't have to move instantly right away because I know you have a lot of shit north. But I would like every guild here to start dropping hideouts and prepare for the move south. So when the off season comes or when the end of the season comes, boom, we already have the infrastructure in Bridgewatch. We have everything ready to go. We go, boom, we're in, and we can spend the off season getting resources and rebuilding.
Yeah, if
Because
you're
God
talking
knows
about the project, Androtin, I think we should mark several steps. The first steps, each of us need decide, are you in or you're not? If you're in, which alliance you prefer to join, then you choose the alliance, you should understand then which CTA you will mass. It's defined by timers, I think, it's like more preferable time zones for your guilds. If your guild's in enlist, then we should decide. Then we will have all understanding which guilds and which alliance. We have on it 20 days before the season will end in 20 days, around 20 days, yeah. And the next question we should decide inside question about the Terry, about the borders, and after that it's up to you. Then you can go to do this from the new season, and after reclaim we will split it by these solutions and decisions that we
Yep.
make together in one Discord.
Yep.
I think the officer who will join to this Discord, and we can discuss all the questions which we have. Yeah,
Угу.
it's simple.
Коэт, есть вопрос.
Давай.
Не все из Гармора смогут присоединиться в Зулу, потому что, например, Русолеров категорически против настроены между Invincible, Русолер и Папазом. И то же самое может быть с бандитами. То есть мне напрямую из этих Зулу уже говорят, что они не будут брать туда начать Гармора.
Это не они им решать. Не перескажи им, чтобы они не переживали. So, yo, Duratin, there is a fucking problem. So apparently Papazo, not Papazo, where is that fucking retard like Pepe Smoji? I'll fucking execute him. He's shitting on some guilds in G-Armor, and some guilds from G-Armor are already not sure whether they can fucking join because Papazo and that guy Pepe Smoji is shitting on them.
They have no listen. Everyone is invited. No one is ever going to be removed without a fucking good reason or a fucking vote. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Like, You all know King Mojo. You don't know me as well, but I'm gonna. I don't believe in picking favorites. I believe in equality, and I believe in doing the right thing. I've had situations in squad right now where a big guild has threatened to leave if I don't kick a smaller one, right? I told him, fuck it. You can fucking leave. Because I'm not going to kick a smaller guild for no reason. These people, Papazzo, these people fucking PJ's, I can't even pronounce this nigga's name. They're going to have the same vote and the same rights and the same prestige as every single one of you. There are no one here is above anyone else. Everyone's going to have the same vote. The only role that myself, COVIDs, and King Mojo to an extent will play is an administrative one to make sure we don't kill each other. But everything else is going to be done through a vote system. If we need to get rid of a guild, you best believe it better be a one-way vote. Papazzo and those people are in no position to speak because they can't even hold their own zones. If they shit talk, let them fucking talk. At the end of the day, they're going to get, if they stay north, they depend on you. They depend on you fucking coming and joining this project. Because if they stay north, they're going to get evicted by fucking 6. That's just how it is. So don't let them fucking shit talk you. If they do, you remind them. If it wasn't for G Armor, and it wasn't for fucking 4 Armor, and Armus, and our coalition, they would never even have lands. Mojo gave them those fucking maps to live.
Yeah, Gizzy, do you understand? Because we already talked about it, about management system, and Ratin say we will have the right funds,
Yeah.
access, roles, and we have the vote system about make decision, invite new guilds, kick current guilds, and everyone will have one
The way that we're
equal
doing it right now
vote
currently in squad
system. Yeah.
is 75%. 75% of the coalition, of the alliance, has to approve a decision before we make it. I think
Yeah.
that's the only way to do it fairly.
А
Yeah,
кто конкретно там пиздел? Расекс, кто пиздел?
Что конкретно? Я английский, потому что вообще почти не понимаю.
Ладно.
ППС, Моджи, Снурки и вот это вот.
Кто?
ППС, Моджи и Папазы.
Ну, они обижаются из-за того, что мы их альянс там вайпнули, развалили, и они из-за этого там ходят, оскорбляют и всякой такой хренью занимаются.
Ну, больше не будут, значит.
То есть от нас вообще никаких претензий, ничего предъяв не было.
Ну, окей. Ну, типа, тебе не нужно переживать по этому поводу. У них нет, скажем так, больше голоса в этом вопросе, чем у вас.
Кто это вообще такие? Они 30 человек там собирают, только появились вообще.
Ну, вот, и понятно, что вот тоже с какого хуя они там, блядь, что-то решили. Типа, забей хуй. То, что этот ПП Моджи, он просто, типа, школьник маленький. Ну, типа, ему сколько там, 20 лет? Ну, типа, я что, прям Папаза? Он же вроде всегда нормальным был.
Что?
Ну что, он никогда не пиздел просто так. Он...
Пиздел. Ну, тот случай, когда мы задефали их будки, задефали их территорию, а он съебался и скинул на себя весь свой ленс.
Ну, тогда было, да, и это я помню, да.
А еще он держит у себя крыс в офицерах и не сдает, которые нас обыграли и еще этих бандитов. А, это ППС Моджи или... Не, Папаза одного, а другой ППС Моджи.
Ну, ребят, давайте здесь как бы на русском много не
Да,
будем.
окей.
Я думаю, что это сейчас не главное, вот эти частные истории. Мы собираемся, откидываем всю историю, которая была, мы есть с теми, с кем есть, выстраиваем правила, имеем равные голоса, идем вперед.
Да. Ты, Расекс, ты понял, как вообще альянс будет происходить? Sorry, guys. Yeah, I just need to explain it in Russian because the guy doesn't speak Russian. Doesn't speak English, and I gotta explain everything. Right?
Я особо ничего не понял, вот мне переводят, пишут как бы.
Короче, смотри. Вот Дуратин стримил с Discord, там существует, допустим, там происходит какое-то решение по поводу альянса. Допустим, принять какую-то гильдию в альянс, whatever, что угодно. У каждой гильдии есть право голоса на 1 голос. Чем больше голосов, в ту пользу мы и будем решать вопрос.
75%, если проголосовали, то решение
Да.
считается принятым.
Понятно. Then, yeah, so you don't need to worry about that. Riven, Namlia, what have you decided with Tohang? Like, let's be fair. I talked to all you niggas previously before. Like, what do you think? Can I have a clear picture, please?
I mean, I'm joining you guys for sure, but like we don't really sure for next season that we have enemy in Bridgewatch, yeah. So we might.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. We will get attacked.
You
If
sure
we get
about
attacked
that?
in Bridgewatch, we have two big fucking
No,
alliances.
Dora.
on
They're
both
not.
our
They're
sides
not
to help
scared
us.
about being attacked. They're scared about not being able to fight anyone.
Oh, what? you want war?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got you, fam. I'm retarded. I'll start a war real quick. I'll call Dominic an aborted fetus. I'll say he has two dads. We're gonna get in a war real quick. Don't worry. Plus,
Yeah, that's
it's an excellent opportunity for us to learn how to do castles.
Yep. I would suggest that we do castles every Saturday for the loot, and we split it
We should do them every day. We should do the castles every day for points.
at
I
least.
think
Yeah.
it's unacceptable for at least every single guild in our entire coalition should be at least silver for battle mounts. At least. I think everyone can agree to that. The players fucking deserve it.
so.
and-
What I'm looking for, like for 12, it's like castle, some shit like that. I mean, that's what we want.
I mean,
And
there are a
15
shit ton of castles around Arthur's Rest.
Yeah, that's right.
And you
15
have
as
castles
well,
in your zones as well.
and content as
15?
well. At 15, yeah, with Yaya, they
Listen.
want content in 15.
PoE is gonna be attacked. This is going to happen. The enemies, we are literally in the enemy coalition's leadership. We know they are going to fucking go to Thetford and then they're going to attack PoE. We know this. We're not, that's why we're planning this. When PoE gets attacked, guess what? We have our big ass fucking alliance to go and bully whoever the fuck with PoE. Because PoE is gonna have triple fucking numbers anyway. So we just go and take the easy fucking fights and get the free fucking loot. That is the general idea.
Yeah,
We're still gonna kill Surf. We're still gonna kill fucking Big Banana. They want to invade Arch or PoE, bro. Imagine the fucking, and we're gonna be right next to both. We don't even have to run that far. We're right next to both.
Yep. And obviously we can fight PoE and Arch for castles. That's not a problem. Nobody gonna get upset if you kill them.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily need to fight CIR and like the strong PoE. Like if you are afraid to lose or something, you can fight Hammer and Sickle, for example, if you want.
А кто займет землю Ба?
Скорее всего, непонятно, но скорее всего Broke Boys.
То есть им немного ли тер будет для такой маленькой альянса, такого маленького альянса?
Ну так это
Я
Наши
веду к
враги.
чему? Я к чему веду? Может быть, там кто-то из паячников хочет подвинуться на башенные тере, чтобы нам что-то уступить?
нам для начала нужно где-то освоиться, а потом уже идти как бы вперед. Я же объяснял, что для начала нам нужно построить базу, где у нас, блядь, возле нас будет, ну вот как у нас в Тетфорде, у нас раньше был ГМЛС, у нас раньше был ВМД, и у нас был БА, ну и мы. И мы 4 такие отдельные силы. И потом мы уже что-то там делали, там что-то пошли в КОПС, что-то там это. Вот Дуратин же объясняет, что потом мы можем взять и территории сверху Артур Реста, там то же самое подвинуть Поя и так далее и тому подобное. Но для начала нам нужно просто как бы построить какую-то базу, чтобы блядь, нас нахуй не снесли в первый же день. А нас снесут в первый же день, потому что нас все ненавидят. А именно Домнит нас ненавидит и так далее. Домнит, Мамона и так далее. И Африка, и Банана. Ну, вы сами все это знаете.
Я вот не верю в то, что Шира будет с Мамоном в одном альянсе.
Он не будет в одном альянсе, они будут в одной коалиции. Так они уже 100 раз были в одной коалиции.
Так он обиделся на него после того случая и больше не был с ним в одной коалиции.
Нет, ну у него выбора нет. Он не на... у него мод же пропадает с горизонта. Ну и что ему еще остается делать? Куда ему идти? С
Не,
бананой?
я говорю, Мамона обиделся на Шира.
Не, не. Они уже давно помирились, Шира уже давно... Мамона не против Шира. Все, что Мамона против... Ну, типа, не знаем, как будет, но Шира 100% будет бить всех нас и Поя и так далее. Так что Шира можно будет давать под зад. И я думаю, с объединенными силами это будет более чем возможно. Ну, потому что те же самые, Папаза тот же самый, он уже масит там хоть что-то, хоть 15%. Плюс Оли тоже будет масить, ну, типа, нормально к началу сезона. И так далее.
24% массы с 3 гильдиями, как мне докладывали.
Ну, все равно это дополнительно. Ну, и еще эти самые. Ну, короче, все будет нормально. Типа, если нужно больше гильдий, я могу их найти из Дуратино, это не проблема.
Да не, это понятное дело, что нахуй. Там нопы рядом еще. Там
Ну,
много
как
чего.
рядом? Они далеко. Они далеко. Они прям очень далеко. Окей, давай это без русского. Или у тебя еще какие-то вопросы?
Не, все, спасибо. Остальное я указываю. Дальше мне надо уходить.
Давай, удачи.
7 minutes for QTA started.
That's fine. Sucks can wait. Sucks can suck. So Crocodile asked Garuda pretty much. No. Tohank, what's up with you? Tohank, hello. I'm surprised you're not starting your conversation with yo COVID. Okay. Okay. So what do you think? Because you already know what was the context of this meeting anyway.
Mm, I need to discuss some of my counsels also about this one so we can take action. So maybe I will inform you. Can I do this later?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, Kobe. Sorry, I was in the work only. I'm listening
No
only.
worries. No worries. Then we are coming to Flower Cat and Iaya. What do you guys think? Where's Mike Big Fish, by the way?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah.
So what do you
I
guys
think
think?
I think we will stay in default, and if you guys need help everywhere, then we go. Yeah, easy.
But do you realize that you're gonna get evicted? Pretty much
Yeah,
in
I know, I know.
first 10 days.
I mean,
Yeah.
me and Yaya have the same, opinion. If we get affected, that we will relock to Bridgewatch. We put the hideout like what Duratin said, but we're not living there like instantly. We still want to have some content in the north fighting Surf. So if they coming
what I'm suggesting is that we at least drop the hideout somewhere out there. I mean, if you guys want to try to defend, like, that's up to you.
Yep.
But pretty much 100% you're gonna get evicted. That's for sure.
It's fine though. It's fine. We want just fight. We can give it up for free. Without any fight. Because that's how Asian do, I think.
Okay, so you want to get evicted before whatever? Just drop the hideouts, please. Just drop the hideouts. That's something we need as well. Because yeah. Any other questions from anyone? Hello?
I don't have any question.
Okay.
Everything is clear. We can.
All right, boys and girls.
Strigwer, I forgot about you. What do you do?
Me in the guild right now is currently rebuilding. I can't say much about, like, usually Dash goes like to meetings like this, so I know like the picture of it, but you know he handles. I kind of
How come all you Filipinos have girl profile pictures, but you're dudes?
it's my wife, you know. You gotta play
That's
inspired.
okay then. That's okay then. That's okay then. I thought you were doing a Roxanne.
Nah, but you know, we and Strig were trying to rebuild the Zerg. We want to fight, but we're not on the point yet where we used to be. You know, like we can fight alongside with you guys. So, like sometimes we get shy as well into like looking into joining you guys without having like the full contribution of like what you'd expect from a fighting Zerg, because we don't want to be like in an alliance that that enjoys like the resources and you know just freeloading, because we don't want that. So
There's no
we wanna-
freeloading. I'd ask you
Yeah,
to
I mean-
participate regardless with what you have at the timers that you can. The
Yeah,
game is very
and also
organized, right?
and also like the ping in the Philippines is you know exactly, it sucks. Sometimes you want to play, but you know we'd rather have to log out than having to donate sets, because it's not economically good for our guild. We're just a small guild.
What do you have?
But I think we're gonna think about it. Me and Dash is gonna talk about it. Like on the guild, there's only me and Dash that's taking care of it, so it's kind of like a lot of load for us. But we'll let you know. I guess for now, I don't know. It feels confusing for us, to be honest.
You're coming.
I mean the plan is really good. The plan is really good. Like Bridgewatch is not new for me, and I kind of like the zone. There's so much action in terms of C timers, like 12 or 15 UTC. But at the same time, like the resources we have is really limited, you know. But I think it's good. Maybe we'll come drop a hideout. Maybe like same plan as Iaya. Maybe we can try to fight and then train our Zerg a little bit in the north. At least fight and then not give up our everything out there for free. And then if we totally get evicted, then you know we go south. At the same time, if there's
But do you realize, guys, that when you're gonna get evicted, your members will leave you?
Not really. I told them earlier, you know.
But
If you want content, you
expectation. Yeah, just for the content, because we have the resources for it to kind of waste at least to, you know, to train the Zerg. Because I want to really have the Zerg to be really strong before we go into another land. Because it'd be a shame for us to go to you guys, like, you know, not having at least the least contribution. So we want to be like at least, you know, doing things that I mean enjoying resources, at least, you know, contributing a little bit, or at least at the bare minimum effort. So
Cancela, stop fucking my brain. You're coming, okay?
It doesn't make sense because half what you said told me you're afraid of fucking fighting because of ping, and that you're afraid of fighting because you don't have a decent Zerg. The other says like, oh, we just want to fight till we get evicted. Those are contradictory statements.
I mean that just stops us from fighting. We want to fight, but you know, at the same time we kind of like I don't know, but we'll just talk about it in B and Dash. But we'll definitely
confused. You're definitely confused.
Drop a head out in Bridgewatch. Yeah. I think it's a good plan from what I heard, and looking at Bridgewatch is a really good map for Asian timers. Aside from that, I'm just concerned with our Zerg right now.
Go
Overall,
kill
I
some
think
arch
that
people,
is
bro.
really,
Go
really,
fucking farm arch.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we need to start to mass at 17.
Yeah. Okay,
UTC.
come on. Listen, I need everyone to get back to us in at very most 2 days. So 48 hours from now, I need replies. I need answers for everyone. Message COVIDs. Thank you.
Okay. See you guys.
God bless.
See you guys.
All right. We're gonna mass soon.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm massing as well. See you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.